Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament. We are coming to you live from the Kingdom of the North here at the Theatre of Dreams at Fairmont High School in the beautiful settings in the northern suburbs of Cape Town. In our matchup today, we have the Fairmont High School's Invitational team up against the Edgemead girls' first team in a tussle to see who ends 5th and who ends 6th. Belgotex Sports Fairmont Hockey Tournament is brought to you by Belgotex Sport. This changes the game. I'm joined in the commentary box by none other than Mr. Brinsley Powell.
Morning everybody, it's lovely to be back here at day 4, and Gerard and myself are privileged to be able to be a part of this finals day. We are excited to see what this Fairmont Invitational team is all about. It's always tough to know what's in store, and Edgemead, the team that's been here all week grafting away, will no doubt be interested to get themselves their first win of the week.
Of course, leading the line for the Edgemead first team girls is none other than number 12, Amy Bartman. She has been terrific throughout the week and is ready to lead the line again for her first team girls. In the previous match between the Oudtshoorn boys and the Fairmont High School's Invitational team, the Invitational team put on a show. Let's hope for more of the same here in the second game of the day, the 5th and 6th playoff at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament. And we are pushed off by the Fairmont Invitational team. And it is full pressure from the start from the Edgemead first team girls. Put under immense pressure there by Kira Nagel and intercepted by Kate Landers. Kate Landers, of course, having a terrific week there on the right hand flank. And we see Mayon Solomon putting the Fairmont defender under immense pressure, and Kira Nagel with the interception. And Amy Bartman putting the Fairmont defender under pressure, but she has the presence of mind to play the ball all the way out just to calm down the play.
Yeah, straight away, it's so awesome to see Edgemead way more aggressive than they've been all week, and this is what I've come here to see. I've wanted to see them in action. I've wanted to see them dictating, and they are really making a strong fist of it straight off the bat. And I must say, Tatum Rotenbach has been a pillar of strength as well for them throughout, and I'm excited to see what she can do today, dictating play from central midfield for Edgemead.
Yes, definitely the Edgemead goals are ensuring that you guys at home are entertained throughout these 60 minutes. This promises to be a fascinating game, keeping us at the edge of our seats. Excellent piece of play down the right hand flank. Brinsley, I see more and more teams, especially on the goal side of the game, are opting to just drive down that right hand flank, almost like they're taking a class from the Jody Hall school of running down the right hand flank.
Yeah, I think being involved in female and girls and women's coaching for some time, it's a really prized zone of the field, and yeah, barring sort of the national teams, it just seems to be an area that is so tricky to defend, and I think that's the real focus, is that both teams can generally feel comfortable about attacking both ways, but the efficiency and the outcomes of attacking on the right are just so much higher, because the left-hand side defense is such a tricky one to get right, and all you need is a speed merchant who can drive, get their eyes up, carry the ball in a strong position and play the cross pass. And we saw that last night in the game with Jody Hall on the right hand side for Springfield. But here go Fairmont Invitational. It's always a saying, and I know you're a really attack-minded player yourself. If you earn the stripes and you get this to yourself to the circle, you don't want to go away from it, do you?
No, definitely not. Get that ball into the circle as much as possible, and it's a fantastic crunch ball in. An excellent defense there by the Edgemead ladies. It's back on your point. I especially found as an attacking player, if you get the ball into the circle, the defenders are immediately put under immense pressure, because if they make one mistake, it leads to a penalty corner. So you want to get the ball in there as quickly as possible and just wait to see what the defenders will do. As the Fairmont girls putting immense pressure, attacking down that right hand flank again. And the play fizzles out as we have Mayan Solomon on the ball. Mayan Solomon with an exceptional piece of skill.
Here goes Rotenbach. Oh, just getting the command to switch the play, and I think the coach there was dead right. There was acres of space on the right-hand touchline. But I've got to say, this is exciting stuff here from Fairmont. Fairmont taking the game to Edgemead. But Edgemead responding in kind and have been in it straight away today. Kyra Tyler on the ball at the moment.
Talking about pillars of light, Kyra Tyler is definitely someone we got to mention. She had a phenomenal game under the lights last night against the Springfield girls. And driving down that right hand flank again, being met by Megan Bueta. Fantastic tackle there by the Edgemead defender. It's a fantastic ball all the way upfield to Captain Amy Bartman, playing it into Mayan Solomon. And we have Layla Smith on the ball. Fantastic piece of skill there. As we hear the Edgemead boys, who are anticipating their next fixture, giving a bit of a helping hand to their comrades at school.
That's what it's all about, is the camaraderie, the love, the desire for him.
And we have Amy Bartman on the ball. We have Mayan Solomon on that right hand touchline. Give me a crunch ball in to Amy Bartman. Can she win a penalty corner? The attack fizzles out as the Fairmont girls play the ball out. That was an intense piece of play. As the counter-attack is launched on the other side of the field, the Fairmont High School's invitational team. Apparently these girls are ensuring that we are entertained by playing some blistering hockey going end to end.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's what we came here for. Was we want to see open games. We want to see games with lots of goalmouth action, and we're getting that straight away in abundance.
We have Kyra Taylor on the ball. It's getting ball still live. The ball fizzles out into touch, and it is the Fairmont girls ball in their 23-meter line. See, the Edgemead girls are opting for a very aggressive high press. And the Fairmont girls are up for the challenge as we see Kate Londers putting in a crunching tackle.
Solomon going. Oh, and just hitting the body of her teammate. Solomon's been everywhere so far. Solomon and Luciana de Michales. Luciana just putting on a display of attack. And her and Solomon, if they keep linking up, could be a really long game for Fairmont.
Put under pressure there by Maya and Solomon. Intercepted but by Kyra Taylor. It's a great thing. These sticks nowadays are made from exceptional quality to handle the wood choppers of the game. Of course, the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament is brought to you by none other than Princess Hockey SA. Princess Hockey SA for all your sporting needs, because with Princess you have no excuse. And Luciana Dimachales dispossessed by the Fairmont girls, and they're driving down the middle of the field. Excellent piece of 1-2 touch play.
Oh, that's great.
Driving,
keep going.
And she swings. Put under pressure there by the Edgemead defender, and Edgemead's defense stands the test of time as they win a free hit. Kyra Taylor being put there under immense pressure, but Mayanne Solomon is driving, looking to get the ball. To see Layla Smith applying pressure and winning the free hit for the Edgemead girls, and she takes it quickly, driving downfield. Can she pick out a player? Goes on the tomahawk, picks out Kayla Davids. And the play is taken back all the way back into the half of the Edgemead girls, as we are entering the final 3 minutes of the first chukker in the contest between the Edgemead girls versus Fairmont High School's Invitational team in the 5th-6th playoff at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament. And the Fairmont girls applying immense pressure, and Kyra Taylor cleaning up the mess yet again, and having the calm presence of mind to win a free hit for her team.
Great slap.
Giving a bit of a taster there to Kate Landers. So we hear the instruction from manager Marlo Ford, urging his team on to defense with every ounce in what they have.
Yeah, it's an end-to-end game full of action, and oh my goodness, that's what we were hoping for here with this Edgemead Fairmont Invitational derby, and it's just so exciting to watch.
Ultimately, this is the final game in the tournament for both these teams, so neither team looking to take a loss today. Both teams driving with everything they have to get the W in the bag.
And we're lucky this hasn't been linked up to Showmax or anything yet, because it's just been awesome to see the attacking hockey on display, and tidied up yet again by Edgemead defender. It's
Jessica Scott,
so awake and on it, and
that is an absolute crunching tackle.
You know, they sometimes say we're only humans, and that back tackle there was from the Edgemead forward, who unfortunately got bundled over by the Fairmont goalkeeper a couple of minutes ago, so she might just be smarting still and trying to get back into it, but just lovely to see the physical contact and display on show here. Kirsten Higgs still going to definitely get an opportunity or two. Kira Lee Gray winning the ball, and who's on it but of course Solomon.
And taking the ball now is Kyra Taylor. They're going to take
Rothenbach. Oh,
intercepted by the...
Here we go, Higgs. Oh my goodness, and what a spectacle on show right to end the first chukker. Gerard, what a display of attacking hockey. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else but watching this blockbuster game. What are your thoughts?
The thoughts are you should strap in for an absolutely racing second chukker in the game, as the scoreline is still 0-0 in the contest between Edgemead Girls versus the Fairmont High School's Invitational team. We are having a 2-minute interval and we'll see you at the start of the second chukker.
Just quickly before I forget this, Roxy will be on the center, and then the rest as you stand off now. Okay? Take it off, you're okay. So we are literally camping in there in our half going forward. We're doing this with these choosing us. So then we pass to me, to you, as opposed to just going down the middle. Because remember before we started, we said that middle block, it's like driving on the one and there's just three cars go through the three lanes. Alright? So when we started going through then and we did that, also, these balls will be working so nicely down this line. Don't be scared to use it down here. If you are on the 23 now, that feels really solid down on the floor. I don't know, you haven't touched the aerial skills. Okay? So when you get into the 23, okay, just lift the ball into the circle. So we'll give you a little test on it. But for now, the straight balls, I mean they are the first thing. If you can't stop it, they're straight. I'll tell you how to do it. They stop it around. They stop it. So lifting the 23, shooting on from the last thing that you see. Okay? If you're setting the ball there, I need the entire thing in front of it. My right striker was behind it. I don't need to press anyone. Okay, are you ready? Let's just get cool. So you go on for a few seconds. That's good. It's man to man.
And we are pushed off for the start of the second chukker here in the contest between the Edgemead Girls versus Fairmont High School's Invitational team here at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament, coming to you live from Fairmont High School in the northern suburbs of Cape Town. Just a little recap on the game. The game is still at 0-0. However, the contest has been absolutely electrifying, with both teams applying rampant pressure and looking to score as many goals as possible.
Yeah, I just love hockey, and it's just lovely to watch hockey being displayed on this Saturday morning. And the Green Machine taking on the northern suburbs rivals, Edgemead, and full pressure. Oh, tidied up. Great work.
As you see, Kiralee Gray getting the ball. Now we have Tatum Rautenbach. Tatum Rautenbach has had an absolute phenomenal tournament so far, just being blown up there for playing the ball with the foot, and it is a free hit for the Fairmont Girls High. Fairmont High School's Invitational team.
Oh, great stick work there by Roxy, and she's just done a great job. And I must say, ladies and gentlemen, I had to get in my car this morning and have a little drive, and the southern suburbs of Cape Town was freezing, and I brought 7 jackets and 4 scarves, but we are being put out to a beautiful day of weather as this goes on in the northern suburbs here. Where else would you want to be but the Fairmont AstroTurf for this spectacle of hockey?
I would rather be in the comfort of my own home, watching the game live on YouTube from ES Media, and being entertained by none other than the commentators in the commentary box.
Not sure you are Hermione Granger with a time turner and being able to be in 2 venues at once, Gerry, but I've seen you being able to be quicker on the park like these girls are doing at the moment. Fairmont going down the left hand side.
Fairmont goals are in here. The shot has been made dangerous. And the attack fizzles out as the ball goes over the baseline, and it is a 16-yard hit for the Edgemead girls. That was fantastic bit of play there by the Fairmont High School's Invitational team, almost getting a penalty corner for their efforts.
Aaron Fortain, a calm character there in the defence for Edgemead.
Cleared the danger. There is none other than Jessica Scott getting that crucial touch, letting the ball go out into touch. Fantastic little step there by Kate Landers. And Kira Taylor putting the Fairmont. Ooh, that is cheeky. That is an exceptional piece of skill there by the Fairmont girls forward by putting the ball onto the reverse stick and then flicking it into the circle. Almost getting a goal for that effort. Lindsay, I've been seeing it more and more over the past few days. The skill level of the girls and the boys is absolutely exceptional. Just look at that, an invitational team player being able to put the ball onto the reverse and get the ball into the air with a flick. I remember when I was 16 years old, I was just trying to get the ball off the ground with a normal flick.
I was just trying to trap a ball at 16, and nowadays people are using aerial skills, backhand shots. It's all happening. Oh, and the first card, Fairmont knowing the rules and taking it quickly. And unfortunately, Edgemead defender not retreating 5 meters. Probably the right decision though by the umpire to give a card and not the penalty corner, because I don't think that was a circle entry opportunity, but it certainly was card worthy as an individual breakdown.
And here we have the taliswoman, Kira Taylor. The player there who got the card is none other than Jessica Scott, the pillar in the heart of defense for the Edgemead girls, having a little 2-minute break. And here we have Mayanne Selman back on the ball as we see Amy Portman. And the attack fizzles out as the ball goes out over the baseline, and a 16-yard hit is awarded for the Fairmont High School's Invitational team. That was scintillating stuff there by the Edgemead girls. Fantastic bit of counter-attack hockey, playing field-piercing balls. And there we go again down that right-hand touchline. There's acres of space. Can she drive? She wins the free hit. Can she take it quickly and play? Fantastic there, interception by the Edgemead girls. As you see, Kyra Taylor back on the ball. Plays a wide pass all the way to Kate Landers. Kate Landers winning off, getting the advantage and winning the free hit. Kate Landers with a fantastic little clip pass into Kira Lee Gray. And now we have Kyra Nachel back on the ball and back to Kira Lee Gray. Can she give ball back to Kyra Nachel? Fantastic bit of play there by the two forwards. And there to clean up the mess is none other than Mayanne Solomon, winning the free just inside the dotted circle. Have Kyra Nachel back on the ball. Kate Landers up in support. And the turf is a bit bouncy here today in the heat here in the northern suburbs. And on the ball we have Kate Landers being put under pressure there by the Fairmont forward, giving a little clip pass in to Kayla Davids. in Kayla Davids, getting the ball under control, playing it into Amy Bartman. And there to clean up the mess is the Fairmont defender. And back to the taliswoman, Kyra Taylor. Kyra Taylor can drive with the ball into the 23-meter line, gets the ball onto her foot, wins the free hit just outside the circle. As we see Kyra Nachel on the ball. Does she get support? Does she leave the ball for Kyra Taylor? Will she run? Will she drive? Can she get a penalty corner? Playing the ball down to Kyra Taylor. Crunch ball in into Mayon Solomon. And with the opportunity, with the circle entry, the Edgemead Girls first team get the first penalty corner of the game.
So exciting to see Edgemead crafting attack after attack in this game, and it's just such high quality by them at the moment, and I'm so excited to see what they can do with this first penalty corner.
That was absolutely exceptional play, as we have Kate Landers to inject, and at the top of the circle we have Kyra Taylor.
And a little bit of cat and mouse there, switcheroo of the pushers. Trappers are right next to each other. It's a bold move, and I'm excited to see what can happen here.
Jessica Scott to inject to Kate Landers. Kate Landers gets the ball into the circle. Little crunch ball in. Ball is still live. And the attack fizzles out as the ball goes out over the baseline. And it is a 16-yard hit for the Fairmont High School's Invitational team. The Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament is brought to you by none other than Belgotex Sport. This changes the game.
And it's all happening here on this final day. So many different pieces of action. And Taylor just cleaning up shop always. Eyes up, looking, searching. Finds her captain Bartman, the provincial player Amy Bartman. Looking, going. Oh, what a ball by Amy Bartman.
We have Mayanne Solomon on the ball.
It almost feels like not if but when Edgemead could get themselves on the scoreboard. And Bartman there showing why she's a provincial player. And getting a great circle entry.
Leading by example there is Captain Amy Bartman. As the ball gets played into Kayla Davids. And we are in shambles at the moment as the Fairmont High School's Invitational team put so much pressure on the Edgemead forwards, and the ball goes out for a long corner. Kyra Taylor up in support is Kate Landers. Kate Landers, can she get into the circle? Puts the ball in, intercepted by the Fairmont High School Invitational team defender, and now the counter attack is launched on the left-hand touchline. Here we have the Fairmont team as the ball gets played into the circle and cleared there by none other than Jessica Scott. Now on the ball we have Layla Smith giving it wide to Kira Nachel. And on the ball now we have Kayla Davids. Ball gets played back to Layla Smith. And it's end-to-end, turnover after turnover. And there is. The ball goes out into touch, off the touch from Kyra Taylor. And it's a free hit for the Fairmont High School's Invitational team on the right-hand touchline. Fantastic bit of play there by Kyra Taylor. Gets the ball into Amy Bartman. Can she drive past the Fairmont defender? She gets past one, doesn't get past the second one. As the attack is launched for the Fairmont High School's Invitational team. And a free hit out for the Edgemead girls as we are entering the final 30 seconds of the first half in the contest between the Edgemead girls versus the Fairmont High School's Invitational team here at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament, coming to you live from the Kingdom of the North here at Fairmont High School. The Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament is brought to you by none other than Princess Hockey SA. The girls on the pitch know that with Princess we have no excuse not to be entertained. That brings us to halftime. It is still 0-0 here in the 5th and 6th playoff at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament. We will be back in 5 minutes and get ready to strap in as we are entering the second half of the contest between the Edgemead girls versus Fairmont High School's Invitational team. See you soon.
And we are live back at the Belgotex Hockey Tournament, possibly known as the world's best college schools tournament, and I would tend to agree. Edgemead in the white, their away kits, versus Fairmont in their traditional blue, the green machine as they're known. And this Northern Suburbs derby has been a tight one to date with 0-0 starting the second half. Cut out your analysis on the game so far.
This contest has been an absolute humdinger so far as we're starting the third chukker. The game has been electrifying from both sides as both teams opting for an attacking threat throughout the game. As we see Amy Bartman now on the ball. Can she pick out a pass to Mayanne Solomon? And it's good. It's a goal. She takes the effort. And the ball goes through the legs of the goalkeeper and into the goal box. And that puts the Edgemead girls 1-0 to the good. Fantastic bit of link-up play there by captain Amy Bartman and striker number 6, Mayanne Solomon.
I just get so excited when I watch great hockey like that, and it was a really, really strong incision from the Edgemead left-hand side. They crossed it over to Bartman, who squares it, and it's 1-0 to Edgemead, and that's what we came here to watch.
Brinsley, that was poetry in motion right there. Fantastic bit of team play, fantastic team goal.
Continue, Kara.
Like I said, with the analysis now that we have Amy Bartman back on the ball, is both teams are looking to attack at every given opportunity. However, the defense has been rock solid at the back, and now the cracks just seem to emerge as the Edgemead girls go 1-0 to the good. Gotta say, it's not like it hasn't been coming. The Edgemead girls have been ramping up the pressure, especially in the last 10 minutes of the game. You see Kyra Taylor back on the ball, taliswoman for the Edgemead girls first team in the heart of the defense. The ball gets troughed wide. Fantastic bit of link-up play by the two backs. Excellent piece of partnership as Mayanne Solomon puts the defender under immense pressure, giving away the free hit as the ball gets played down the left-hand touchline. Put under pressure there by Luciana Dimachales. That's fantastic bit of hold-up play and fantastic bit of skill there by the Fairmont link Roxy as she gets out of the pocket, puts the ball into top D. Do they have a chance here? And the attack fizzles out as we see the counter-attack being launched by Kirsten Higgs, playing with a Princess Hockey SA hockey stick. Kirsten knows that with Princess, she's got absolutely no excuse not to perform. You can get your Princess Hockey equipment at princesshockeysa.co.za. Oh, fantastic piece of skill there by Layla Smith, a Biki Binna Baita. And the contest just heating up a bit more as Jessica Scott plays the ball to Kyra Taylor. Kyra Taylor driving downfield.
Taylor's been everywhere. She's been in the thick of things. It's a central midfield extraordinaire, and she's running this game to high quality.
She has been an...
Geez, I just hope that she can get herself an assist or a goal.
She has been an absolute tank in the midfield. Fantastic save there by the Fairmont goalkeeper. As we have a 16-year for the Fairmont Girls Invitational team. For all your sporting needs, there's a wide range of equipment available at princesshockey.co.za. Go and check them out and browse their catalog and give a support to our main sponsor, Princess Hockey SA. Because with Princess, you have no excuse. The Fairmont girls have a free hit.
Yeah, and it's those grey skies from earlier are just heading away, and it's getting warmer and warmer. I think the weather is knowing what's coming its way with the level of hockey. But we just take this moment to thank all of the sponsors that have got involved in this tournament today. Livingston Bars, with their high quality bars and basins, we thank them for their involvement and contribution, as well as Belgotex for their constant involvement in all of the hockey festivals, programs and events. Turnover from Fairmont. Fairmont going forward here, looking to bold. Great slap yet again. A little bit of a ding-dong battle at the moment.
Friends, I definitely got to agree with you that Belgotex Sport is changing the game with their high-quality sport surfaces. Because with Belgotex Sport, this changes the game. The crash ball gets launched in, and ready for it was Kate Landers. Now the ball gets brought out and played to Tatum Rautenbach. As you see the player, the talisman, none other than Mayanne Solomon, playing the ball upfield to Kayla Davids. Kayla Davids is one-on-one. Play to Kirsten Higgs. And Kirsten Higgs unfortunately gives away a free hit and is going to sit in the sin bin. She can have a bit of a 2-minute break, and then she will be back with us shortly as the Edgemead girls are down to 10 women. The contest is getting heated as the umpires are just leveling the game. Fantastic interception there by Kayla Davids. Excellent piece of skill and even better goalkeeping. That was absolutely phenomenal play by the Edgemead forward and the Fairmont High School's Invitational team's goalkeeper, keeping her side in the contest. Kate Landers driving in the ball. Can they get another outcome here? In front of the ball comes Kayla Davids. And a penalty corner is awarded for the Edgemead girls for a bad stick challenge on player number 14, Kira Lee Gray. Gotta wonder, will the Edgemead girls take advantage of this opportunity to go 2-0 to the good? As we have Jessica Scott to inject. Will they look to go short to Kate Landers, or will they play the ball to top D to Mayanne Solomon? Or will play the ball to top D Tatum Rautenbach? Opting for a short ball to Kate Landers. Kate Landers with a hit, and it is deflected over the crossbar, and it is a long corner for the Edgemead girls. Long corner for the Edgemead girls, taken here by Tatum Rautenbach. Marshalled off the ball by Kate Landers. Kate Landers taking one-on-one against Roxy, and she's good with a slap in. And now we have Jessica Scott on the ball, driving with the ball downfield, getting the ball into the circle, finding the stick. And now we have Tatum Rautenbach back on the ball, giving a crunching ball in. And the counter-attack is launched, and the Fairmont High School's Invitational team is back on the ball, looking to get the ball down the left-hand touchline. Being held up there. Fantastic, but a hold-up play there from the Fairmont midfielder. And now the attack is gone. And here we go. This is another one. And being sent off is none other than Tatum Rautenbach. Tatum Rautenbach getting sent off with a green card for a stick challenge. And the Edgemead girls were 10 women playing against 11, are back down to 10. And we hear the instruction from manager Marlu Ford, instructing his girls to play down the clock, play down the game as we wait for the card to fizzle out. as Megan Boertak gives a crunching ball into the midfield to Luciana Di Michales. Down the left-hand touchline, the burners are on. Gets past Luciana Di Michales and wins a free hit. And we have Kate Larners on the ball, and it is yet another card. And this one is for not being 5 meters, and it is a 5-minute yellow card. So now it's 10v10 in the final minute of the third chukker in the contest between the Edgemead Girls First Team versus the Fairmont High School's Invitational Team. And it is yet another card for a bad stick challenge. A 5-minute yellow going the way of the Edgemead Girls striker.
Wow, that's it's just a great spectacle at the moment in terms of, if we wanted end to end, we are about to get it, because there is so much space on the field now with all of these cards, and it's made it so interesting and exciting, and wow.
The Edgemead Girls are down to 9 and the Fairmont Girls are down to 10.
Yeah, it reminds me, it's shades of varsity cup hockey where you can take a power play and chuck some people off, but who needs the power play when we can just do it ourselves? And that's where it really gets interesting.
Player number 3, Kirsten Hinks, got a bit lucky there with that challenge. Excellent. And Kyra Taylor just being robbed there of an opportunity to go and try and get another goal for her team as that brings an end to the third chukker in the matchup between the Edgemead Girls First Team versus the Fairmont High School's Invitational Team in the 5th-6th playoff here at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament, coming to you live from Fairmont High School in the northern suburbs of Cape Town. We will take a 2-minute interval and we see you shortly.
Okay, listen here. So now, discipline is going to be a really big thing. Okay? Not only for the sake of the fact that the ball running a bit less people, but also like so just have pure discipline. The biggest thing, okay? And don't just fling your stick in for attack. Alright? So be patient, let them quickly, let them do the right. When we get the ball, okay, move forward. Like, just point forward. Alright? Do not, look at me, don't take any more. Don't outspeed them. Great off the players, but skill is not good. Passing. Now it's okay. No one will run with the ball and someone else just pass. So you want to work fast in the second phase. Okay. Going on is the back. So stay on. Okay. You're going to have to the shoulder. Okay. Now to go. Okay. The back one. Okay. Low your right striker. The center striker. Left striker. Have I said center link? Yes. Right link? I said right link? Yes. Left link? Okay.
The ref there. Umpire. Please don't engage with our coach.
And a very warm welcome back to the fourth and final chukker in the contest between the Edgemead Girls versus Fairmont High School's Invitational team. Here at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament, coming to you live from Fairmont High School in the northern suburbs of Cape Town. The contest is very heated at the moment, with both teams being numbers down, as we are entering the fourth and final chukker and the fifth and sixth playoff here at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament.
Yeah, it's been such an exciting one, and both teams not stepping down. They're both trying to get themselves another goal for some, and another goal for Edgemead, and the first goal for Fairmont. And dare I say, we could possibly see the first shootout if Fairmont do find that elusive goal. And I have no doubt that shootout could be really, really, really interesting.
And Kyra Taylor putting the HB defender under immense pressure with some fantastic bit of 3D skills there by Mayanne Solomon. Unfortunately concedes the free hit, and the Fairmont girls take it quickly and intercepted by none other than Amy Bartman, playing the ball to taliswoman Kyra Taylor. Fantastic bit of play there by Tatum Rautenbach. Excellent interception there by the Fairmont defender, and back on the ball again is none other than Kyra Taylor, as the ball fizzles out over the touchline, and a 16-yard hit is awarded to the Fairmont girls. And intercepted again by none other than Kyra Taylor. Crunch tackle there, and intercepted again by taliswoman Kyra Taylor. Can she drive down the right hand touchline, gets the ball into the circle, can she pick a pass? An excellent save there by the goalkeeper in the Fairmont camp. Back on the ball now is Kyra Taylor. She has been absolutely instrumental in this game so far. A definite woman of the match contender. And the counter-attack is launched here by the Fairmont High School's Invitational team, and tackled with immense perfection by Captain Amy Bartman as the counter-attack is launched. And the counter-attack fizzles out, and it is yet another counter-attack for the Fairmont High School's Invitational team, and the ball is judged to be a bit dangerous, and it is a free hit to the Edgemead girls, and they have Captain Fantastic Amy Bartman on the ball.
And what a great pop pass there down the line. Difficult the moment the ball gets a little bit of air. And just great back pressure yet again by Kyra Taylor. She's been a pillar of strength today for her team, and I think her and Solomon in particular have really ruled the roost today in this game.
Yes, Kyra Taylor has been pulling the strings there in the heart of the midfield of the Edgemead girls first team. A definite contender for player of the match. What is your opinion on player of the match so far, Brinsley?
Yeah, there's no doubt that those two are putting their names in the hat, and we see the numbers are back to 11 for both teams. I think Taylor's been everywhere, absolutely everywhere. Solomon's profited, I think, from Taylor's hard work, but there's still lots of time left in this game. But I'd love to see if one or two of either of them could still make a game-breaking or game-threatening action.
We have Amy Bartman on the ball. Plays the ball into Kayla Davids, and it's a fantastic ball into the circle, and it is cleared by the Fairmont goalkeeper as the attack fizzles out, as the ball goes out over the baseline, and it is a 16-yard hit for the Fairmont High School Invitational girls. Fantastic interception by Kayla Davids. Ball gets played in there to Mayanne Solomon. Back to Kyra Taylor. Drives down the right hand touchline. Bad tackle. and the pressure is averted there by the Fairmont Invitational team, and it is a free hit out.
Lucy de Bruin in goal has also had a storming game for Fairmont, and it's just been brilliant to watch how confident Lucy de Bruin is in the goal. Solomon just with the lifted receive.
We are approaching the final 7 minutes. Here is a loose ball, and we have Kayla Davids going and applying pressure. Apologies, that is Kirsten Higgs applying all the pressure. And intercepted by Kyra Nachel, giving another crunch ball into Kayla Davids. And this Fairmont High School's invitational team has stood attack after attack, and they're coming out on top as the Edgemead girls are ramping up the pressure in this 5th and 6th playoff at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament. We are still in for a treat of a day, as this is the 4th and final day, as the ball gets played into Mayanne Solomon. Can she win a penalty corner? And she puts it onto the foot of the Fairmont Hockey Invitational team's defender's foot, and wins a penalty corner for the Edgemead girls with 6 minutes left to play in the contest. As we have Jessica Scott to inject. Kyra Taylor is there for the short option. And we have Jessica Scott to inject. Push short to Kyra Taylor. Kyra Taylor with a slap in. And Lucy de Bruin with an excellent save. Lucy de Bruin there with an excellent save as we see Kyra Taylor back on the ball. Getting the ball back into the circle. Can she win another penalty corner? And the attack is fizzled out as the ball goes out over the baseline. 16-yard hit for the Fairmont High School's invitational team. Princey, that was absolutely sensational piece of attack there by Mayanne Solomon, winning the penalty corner. And we are just in for a worldie of a 5 minutes in this contest.
Yeah, it's been a busy one. Lots of the play happening in the final part of the field towards the Fairmont goal, and no doubt that Fairmont are looking to press this one as hard as possible to try and see if they can turn over the ball. Oh, confident build up there by Jessica Scott. Fortunately, Reese Hilberg just unsure about what the best option was. As we stand fast over here. Oh, great hockey IQ. Crossing the ball. Penalty corner, and this is what we came for, ladies and gentlemen. Action aplenty, and my word, it is so exciting out here. This game just keeps delivering. We have been off our seats throughout, and we've got a penalty corner with 3 minutes 40 to go. Fairmont, this invitational team, coming together right before the tournament, and I have no doubt that they will be ready to showcase everything. My goodness, what a goal!
That was absolutely sensational stuff there by the Fairmont High School's invitational team, drawing the game level. And it's number 2. And the umpires are just conferring, and they are going for a VAR assessment.
And ladies and gentlemen, just so you know what is happening now, and I'll tell you exactly what's happening, we are bringing you something state of the art, so far ahead of its time that you might be forgiven for not having a clue. But what we are bringing you today is video referrals at a school event. Yes, I know it's happening at the top international tournaments like the Olympics, but this is sort of the same level in my opinion, and we are listening to video referral. Just stand by.
And it is good. It is a goal. She took the opportunity and it has paid dividends, and it is bringing the game to a 1-1 scoreline with 2 minutes 30 left to play.
And that was so exciting, and we up here in the commentary box were afforded the opportunity to hear firsthand the discussion between the umpires, and the question was asked, was it a dangerous shot at goal? And they just wanted to chat about if the shot at goal was dangerous to the Edgemead defender. It was claimed not to be, and as such the play was let to happen from there on, and Edgemead unfortunately not being able to manage the Fairmont advantage that they played off, and Edgemead getting themselves unfortunately a goal against Fairmont, timing their run perfectly to get a late goal, and 2 minutes left, 1-1 thriller here. Now it's showdown time, possibly incoming in 2 minutes if it's still a stalemate.
Fantastic bit of play there, bit of work by Layla Smith, winning a free hit just inside the 23 meter line. We have Kate Landers on the ball.
Penalty corner!
Penalty corner awarded for the Edgemead girls. Fantastic bit of hockey IQ there by Kate Landers. Seeing the Fairmont defender Roxy was not 5 meters away. And it's a deliberate breakdown of play with 90 seconds left to play.
This is exciting hockey, and this is what finals day is all about. It is about bringing you action. It's about bringing you quality, and it's about bringing you drama, and drama is what we're giving you in abundance. Both teams are allowed a referral in this final day's action, and I think if you get your referral right, you can just keep referring. You know what, we could be here till midnight, but at the moment this is exciting, and on goes the radio from umpire to the third umpire. Absolutely, the question asked, the player not 5, referred. Unfortunately, she was not 5, and
Jessica Scott to Jake. To Kate Landers, slap ball in. And Roxy's there to clear, putting her body on the line, and wins a free hit out for the Fairmont High School's Invitational team. With 1 minute left to play, will the Edgemead girls put everything they have into this contest? As it is an interception there by Kyra Taylor. On the ball now is Layla Smith, being put under immense pressure by the Fairmont defender, driving down that right-hand touchline. Get the ball into the circle. Can they win that penalty corner? Fantastic bit of play. And the tomahawk shot just misses the upright, and it goes out for a 16-yard hit. With 23 seconds left on the clock. Gotta wonder, will the Edgemead girls put everything they have into this press? And it's intercepted there by Jessica Scott.
Jessica Scott, another one that's had a great game. Scott's still going. Oh my word, Scotty just doing the business. And we got,
and that brings us to the end of the contest. The scoreline is 1-1, and it will be a showdown between the Edgemead girls first team versus the Fairmont High School's Invitational team to see who secures the 5th and 6th playoff spots.
Yeah, coming quickly.
Okay, girls, we're going to start in 3 minutes that side.
Anyone? Listen here. Stick to my team. You did so well. Okay? Listen here. It's so amazing. And that's actually okay? I'm not even looking at the team.
We're seriously going to use that angle for like the final. So bad.
And we are back in the contest between the Edgemead girls first team versus the Fairmont High School's Invitational team, and we are in for nail-biting action as this is the first showdown of the finals day here at the Belgotex Sport Fairmont Hockey Tournament, coming to you live from Fairmont High School here in the northern suburbs of Cape Town. This promises to be electrifying stuff, with both teams not wanting to give the edge to their opponents, as we are entering at the first showdown of the finals day.
Yeah, so to any unknown viewer at home, the rule of this is so simple. You have a start, you start with the ball at the 23-yard line, you have 8 seconds to put it in the back of the net. You can leave the circle as many times as you want, but you only have 8 seconds to score the goal. If the goalkeeper saves it before the time and it goes over the baseline or hits the attacker's foot or below the knee, it is play over and one doesn't need all 8 seconds. 5 players from each team, and I think we're about to just do the toss to decide who goes first. Always a psychological warfare about going first or going second, but so much of this really is down to the goalkeeper, and often one knows if you've got a great goalkeeper like Vincent Van Ash, the current FIH generally one of the top goalkeepers in the world, and if you've got a great goalkeeper, you generally win these showdowns.
We have Erin Fontaine in the goal box. See what the striker can do here. And it just misses the far upright. And it is no goal. It is still 0-0 in this showdown contest, as we see Layla Smith approaching the 23-meter line and Lucy DeBrain in the goal box for Fairmont. Lucy DeBrain takes the ball into the circle. Lucy DeBrain with a phenomenal save there on Layla Smith. And it's still 0-0 with both teams taking their first showdown back on the goalkeeper. Excellent piece of play there by the striker. Puts it through the legs of Erin Fortain. She takes a shot and gets a phenomenal goal there and puts her side 1-0 to the good.
It's just
Fantastic bit of play.
it's so exciting watching these players. You can see so many first timers in this sort of showdown atmosphere, and that's why we are here, to see new ways of doing things, and that's what it's all about.
Amy Bartman takes the ball into the circle against Lucy De Bruin. Goes a bietjie binne, goes a bietjie buite, also through the legs of the goalkeeper, and she shoots, she scores, puts it in the bottom left-hand corner of the goal box. Fantastic bit of play there by Amy Bartman, bringing the score to 1-1.
And that's why she is a provincial hockey player. She saw what she had to make there, move the goalkeeper and through the legs of De Bruin.
Excellent piece of skill. And it's good. It is easy. It is another goal for the Fairmont High School's Invitational team. And that brings the tally to 2-1 to Fairmont. As we see Kira Nagel on the ball. Kira Nagel plays the ball against Lucy De Bruin. And that is absolutely sensational. A chip slap over the goalkeeper, puts it into the back of the net and brings the score to 2-2.
What has just happened? I've seen
by Kira Nagel.
My goodness, a chip slap. You won't see anything better today, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Nagel with the most unbelievable finish.
We see Roxy going into the circle against Erin Fortain. That is absolutely cool as ice. Roxy has ice in her veins as she brings the score up to 3-2. I don't know about you, ladies and gentlemen, but I am on the edge of my seat in this nail-biting encounter as we see Mayanne Solomon on the ball, driving into the circle against Lucy De Bruin. And straight into the pads of the goalkeeper, and the scoreline is still 3-2 for Fairmont High School's Invitational team.
And I believe, if I've got my maths here correct, which has not always been a strong point, if Fairmont score, Fairmont win the showdown.
All the pressure, can she cope? And Erin Fortain, the wall in the heart of the defense, makes the save and keeps the Edgemead goals in the contest at 3-2. And now we have taliswoman Kyra Taylor on the ball. Kyra Nagel has had an absolute fantastic game. Can she keep her side in the contest? Here goes Kyra. Can she put it past Lucy De Bruin? And Lucy De Bruin makes the save. Lucy De Bruin with an absolute crunching tackle there on Kyra Taylor.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is all she wrote. It is the most exciting end to a hockey game. You won't see a better end than that. Showdowns, and that is what we came for. And unfortunately, Kyra Taylor, apologies, Kyra Taylor having her saved. However, that doesn't stop the fact that she had the most spectacular game running the show for Edgemead, and unfortunate to take the loss at the end of the day, right at the death. But Lucy De Bruin also just a brilliant game in goals, and we have Edgemead saying well done to a couple of their leavers great to see the camaraderie and spirit and the care and love given. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is us here at Fairmont giving you the post-match analysis of the game, and it was absolute nail-biter, 1-1 draw going to showdowns, and of course with the showdowns taking place we had brilliant goals aplenty, but Fairmont Invitational coming out trumps. Thank you for catching this game here at the Fairmont Astra, and